We spoke to some people here this morning. They were traveling on their way back to Oregon. They said they expected the storm here in Southern California, but they had no idea the conditions would be this bad.
There's quite a few subjects I want to get into probably before 2022, and I hope that the subjects I get into will be relevant for people to look at later on, because that's kind of the idea. I'm breaking up the events of the United States in four ways, and that's the probably oversimplifying it, but there's four events that help. Well, one of the events hasn't even happened yet, but there's four events, I guess, that break it up in quarters. You know, let's say that the United States is almost 250 years old, so it's significant in the sense that the founding of the country, and then you got the end of the country. And of course, it's all speculation, and I don't have any special knowledge, which, you know, I don't want to be one of those people doing videos like if I have some special knowledge. But when you look at the entirety of history, then you will understand that, yeah, there has to be four different events. Well, I mean, in my opinion, because you could even simplify it more as beginning, middle, and end. But just for us to be aware of how things are going. And that's really the basics. Okay. So the first one is the American Revolution. The second one is the Great Awakening. The third one is kind of an awakening. It's part of the Great Awakening because the Great Awakening is has different parts. And then the Great Reset. The Great Reset, and then you'll see how I make the connections with the beginning, the middle, the end, and the four things. Like, you could even further break it down with the Great Awakening, the Great Depression, the Great Recession, and then the Great Reset. So there's been four different events to make us get to this point, to 2021, and how we're not even really there yet, and maybe a lot of people won't make it there, but, you know, that's here nor there. But let's just go ahead and get into this.